Green flag to restart segment 2.
Big one thing, Tony Stewart learned on that first start. He didn't spun the tires anymore. He shot out there like a cannon, baby.
Jimmie Johnson, Kevin Harvick battle for second.
Whoa.
Boy, Jimmie Johnson in that 48, he got to run off turn 2.
He did. He got back to the throttle in a hurry.
Catching Tony Stewart's one thing, passing him is another. But if Tony's a little better in 3 and 4 than Jimmie, Jimmie may be a little better in 1 and 2.
11 cars pitted under the caution flag, leaving 9, the first 9 on the racetrack. Transfer spot again, Ricky Craven. This time Earnhardt Jr. with him. Another tight wad for 14th spot.
Yeah, Junebug, you know, he got back in there and took off tires. I don't know if that's a good idea or not.
Well, he lost so much time right there putting that rubber in the right rear as well, Darrell.
I know he had to get his car better, and it may pay off in the long run, but boy, he's back there in some traffic.
Now this is 15th on back. Craven is on the bubble, number 32. Steve?
And Mike, we just heard Dale Earnhardt Jr. tell his crew chief and his crew, I'd rather run 10th and learn something with that spring rubber in the right rear than run around in the front not knowing a thing for the last segment.
Well, Steve, that makes good sense. Exactly. They didn't want to wait and put that rubber in there for that final 20 laps, and they don't have any other opportunity to make the adjustment. They can pull it back out.
Makes good sense if you're in the 14.
Exactly.
Doesn't make any sense at all if you don't make that.
You want to make sure you have an opportunity to pull it back out.
But look who's in danger of not transferring to the final segment. Jeff Burton, Earnhardt Jr., Jeff Gordon, Mark Martin, Dale Jarrett, Sterling Marlin.
That represents a bunch of wins in this Winston.
Tells me one thing. You got to be up on the wheel. They'll call Jeff Gordon here in a minute and tell him, say, hey, if you're going to be in that final segment, you got to get going.
Got a battle for 5th right here between Kurt Busch and the 97. Bill Elliott in the 9 car. Kurt Busch car, his car's working really good on the bottom.
I'm still catching my breath over that 3 wide pass that he made right here at the start-finish line.
He saw an opportunity and he went after it.
Unreal. Earnhardt Jr. passed Craven, but now that is for 16th. Jeff Gordon has moved up to 14th. Ricky Rudd there is 15th, and here is Jr. in 16th.
You know, last year, Dale Earnhardt Jr., he changed tires with 6 laps to go and came back to finish 2nd in that final segment to Ryan Newman.
Whoa, trouble! Up in the wall goes Jeff Burton.
No caution. But that's going to be a break for Dale Earnhardt Jr. because that will move him up to the 14th transfer spot.
Burton continues on. Let's have another look here. There was contact up there at turn 2.
The 2 brothers, Ward Burton in the 22, Jeff Burton in the 99.
Jeff got down too low and coming off a 2 right there, and the car just broke loose with him.
And I'm correct, he did not hit the wall. Sure looked like he did, but he is okay. Now has to fight his way back from 20th spot.
Oh, on the back.
And it's Ward Burton.
Caught the wall, guys. Caught the wall on the back stretch.
Caution is out.
The wall.
See what happened to Ward Burton. And I believe there was contact here as well.
Jeff Gordon right up behind him. Whoa, buddy.
Oh. Yep.
Yeah, Jeff gave him a little shot there. Yeah, let's see if, you know, Dale Jr. was right up behind Gordon, too. Everybody's in a hurry here. I think Dale Jr. was clean on that. I think Jeff's just got in the back of Ward the way it looks.
From head on. You know, let's watch from Dale Jr.'s onboard camera.
He's right up behind Jeff Gordon.
No, there's no contact there. Oh, here come the leaders.
Yeah. Well, they did not come in on the last caution, so now Tony Stewart, Jimmie Johnson, Ryan Newman are coming in along with Dale Jr., Mark Martin, Jeff Burton, and Ricky Rudd.
And I'm going to tell you what, Tony Stewart wanted to turn back out, but he was too late. He was already too committed.
Dick Bergman.
Jimmy Johnson's crew had decided that if the leader ahead of it came in, they were going to come in too. The car is tight to the center, through the center. They are going to try to adjust it back. Matty.
A possible miscue on Tony Stewart's team. Gregson Fidelli said, "What are you doing? I thought we said stay out." He hit the pit road anyway to Steve Burns.
Well, man, on the last stop, Dale Earnhardt Jr., they put a spring rubber in the right rear. He said it's making me push real bad. The front end chatters, so they brought it back down on pit road. They took that spring rubber out of the right rear spring.
Darrell, after looking at replays, it didn't look as if Jeff Gordon hit Ward Burton hard enough to put him in the wall, but could Gordon have been looking to get inside and twist the Burton car into the fence?
All I know is he hit him, Mike. That's about the best I can tell you.
Coming for the restart, Kevin Harvick, Matt Kenseth, Kurt Busch, Michael Waltrip, Terry Labonte, Bill Elliott.
Be 11 laps to go in this segment right here.
Well, that right there, that pit stop and all that right, that just shook them up, baby. That's all that did.
And you know, I think two fast race cars, Jimmy Johnson in 48, Tony Stewart in 20. I don't know that they're going to get back to the front, but you know what? They should get to the top 14 and finish in 8th or 9th. Might not be all bad.
Yeah, but Larry, again, you got to get back to the top 14. I mean, and they're back there in some heavy traffic, baby. Everybody's fighting for that spot. They're too wide.
Yeah, I mean, Tony Stewart is running next to last right now.
Oh, boy, and he's going down underneath Ryan Newman right there. Ooh.
Jeff Burton has the transfer spot right now, 14th. His brother Ward is in the garage. Matt Yoakum overheard the conversation.
Well, he said on the radio, Mike, he said the 24 just stuffed me. He said the 24 stuffed me all the way down the straightaway.
That being Jeff Gordon.
Well, Jeff got into the 40 down here. You know, that's pretty hard racing. That thing down the back there, though, I don't know. I was a little suspicious there.
Kevin Harvick and Kurt Busch.
I tell you, Tony Stewart's in trouble there.
He very well could be. We have 9 laps to go, and he's not made very much ground up right now. He's in the 18th position, and he's stuck behind a bunch of race cars.
Yeah, and these cats are all racing side by side, too wide. There's nowhere to go.
Now, Jimmy Johnson, unlike Tony Stewart, he's made it up to 11th already.
Well, they're right together. They're side by side, bumper to bumper. They're getting by some cars, but they still got a ways to go here.
Jeff Gordon's car will not stay on the bottom of the racetrack.
No, he's history. He's not going to make the cut.
He's backed up to 16th.
Clear.
14th.
Front of you there.
It's Ryan Newman.
Clear.
Boy,
Year's winner.
man. Oh, golly. Tony Stewart went down on the apron and passed Dale Jarrett.
It's getting time.
Oh,
Desperation is setting in.
That was a move right there.
Nobody wants to watch the last 10 laps from the garage. For the lead, Kurt Busch trying the bottom. That's been his lane of choice all evening long. He gets Harvick.
And on that move Tony Stewart made, that moved him to the transfer spot, 14th.
Yeah, he's okay now. He just goes by Sterling. Car is so good on the bottom, he can just drive off a 2 underneath anybody.
But the car that's in trouble right now, not in the transfer spot, is Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the 15th spot.
Crossover for the lead here. Junior coming, trying to get in that top 14. Side by side for the lead again.
I'm going to tell you who else is coming, Mike, is Bobby Labonte, that 18 car. He has some fresh tires. He pitted on that caution before that last one. Little fresher tires than those other guys.
Wasn't that long ago. We wondered if we'd even see Bobby Labonte in the second segment. Kind of snoozed his way through the first half of segment 1. 2 great battles. We'll show you both.
Yeah, Bobby had about 8 laps fresher.
3 wide
tires.
3 wide with Ryan Newman on the bottom.
And Ricky Craven in the 32 at the top, and there's still 3 wide
coming off turn 4.
Somebody has to
no, there's no way to make it.
Stewart made it. Ryan Newman did make it. Caution is out.
Bang!
There's no. I mean, I knew that wasn't going to work.
And the defending.
You all right? Yeah, who hit me?
Everybody?
Don't know, Ryan.
When you go down in 3 wide into turn 3 on the bottom on the apron.
Buddy was right behind you.
Newman was on the bottom. Mark Martin was in the middle. Ricky Craven was on top. Tony Stewart was right behind. And the defending champion of the Winston,
easy, as long as you're all right,
is out of it.
Not a happy camper, I can tell you that. And I think he's going to come out and let somebody know about it.
Ryan Newman is okay. Picks up a piece of debris.
That's just a driver trying to walk off some frustration, what that is.
Now, right now, when they get back over here, there will only be 3 laps to go. Caution laps do count in this segment right here. And right now, Sterling Marlin would be the last transfer spot. Dale Jarrett would not.
They're stopping them on the back, Larry.
They said they would do everything they could to have green flag finishes to every segment.
And Ryan Newman is out here on the racetrack, and
he wants to walk this one off.
He's going to have to walk a long way right now because they stopped the field, as you said, Darrell, on the backstretch.
So Kurt Busch is the leader. Bobby Labonte, Kevin Harvick, Matt Kenseth, Michael Waltrip. Sterling Marlin has come back to 14th, the final transfer spot. So Ryan Newman, who is now walking to the start-finish line, will not get any justice here. They have red flagged the field to clean up the front straightaway. Let's see what happened. Newman is on the bottom, number 12.
I don't think Tony Stewart didn't get into
No,
it. I think
not
he
at all.
just was trying to stay off of Martin, and the car just jumped out from under him.
And we've seen that several times tonight, guys, where a car on the outside coming off the corner makes your car loose, pulls the back around.
Larry, he went in on the apron. He went into turn 3 on the apron. I'm not so sure he didn't pick up some debris or some trash on his tires. Watch this right here. He's down on the bottom right there.
His car was already starting to get loose right there. Yeah, and it was Tony Stewart running
Tony
up to
was
him,
coming.
that made it looser.
Yeah, Tony was coming, but he did not touch it.
No.
I think that's just how free they got these cars set up tonight.
You can watch his hands in there. Watch him. He'll be pretty busy.
Yeah, it just starts coming around, and it's gone. Just in all that traffic, Larry. Almost looks like he didn't have the rear spoiler standing up straight enough.
It was straight up, but there wasn't any air getting to it, apparently. It was going up and over. Let's watch from Dale Earnhardt Jr. as things were tightly packed coming off the corner here.
Well, they got really, really racy down the back. They got 3 wide and just got kind of crazy going into 3 over there, and they come through the middle of 3 and 4 down here, 3 wide, and you just can't make it.
From Dale Jarrett.
And you know, you can understand in a small way Ryan Newman's frustration because in the last 4 points events, 4 DNFs. This will be a 5th one tonight.
Matt Yoakum.
Well, Mike, a few moments ago, Tony Stewart came on the radio and said to crew chief Greg Zipadelli, because I don't know what he's complaining about. He has no complaint with me. I never touched him. And then in a concerned voice, Smoke also said that he has to pump the brakes at both ends of the racetrack. He may have a brake problem.
Again, stepping out of the box. These guys are running very small brakes, trying to cut that rotating weight down. May not be enough brake.
This is a good night to have a brake problem.
Ryan Newman will not repeat as winner of the Winston. We're under the red flag. We'll be right back with you here on FX.